Today is May 21st, 2025. These are materials for today's Tingler quiz, where you have 4 chances to guess the correct answer. I'm predicting this is possibly one of my worst or the worst Tingler quiz ever because it names things, it names books at YouTube, and it names people. So, which is not a good idea when you're doing things in public. So, today's Tingler quiz, here you see some different old books from used bookstores. Here's the clue for today's Tingler quiz, this old book here. When the famous best-selling author Stephen King started publishing his manuscripts back in the 1970s, he was known as what kind of writer or what kind of author? All right, and you have 4 guesses. First guess, well, looking at this old Ed McBain mystery novel, I would say he was known to be a children's mystery writer. That's not correct. When Stephen King and his wife and whatever he said, his secretary, started their career, they were not known to be mystery people, mystery writers. By the way, I should also mention here that, as this is my worst Tingler quiz, that when I was ordered to display Stephen King books in public, people told me that it was not necessary for me to read them and I could not possibly write one, and in fact I had nothing to do with them. They also told me I had nothing to do with stage entertainment. So the opinions around approximately 1988 to 1991 were pretty much unanimous that I have nothing to do with national stage entertainment or national writing. Okay, here's one by Herman Wouk, who wrote the Caine Mutiny and Caine Mutiny court-martial script. So this would be the second guess. King was known to be a writer of literary classics. Nope, I don't think so. Herman Wouk here was known to be a writer of what's arguably a literary classic, the Caine Mutiny. All right, so final guess here. Looking at this one, King was known to be a writer of mystery nonfiction. And final guess, King was known to be a writer when he started his career, looking at this one here, of fantasy horror. Correct answer, correct answer, correct answer. He was described as a writer of fantasy horror.